Hello again, boys and girls. It's lovely to see you all, and I hope you had a lovely Easter. Now, it has been lovely outside, and I've got lots of sunburn on my head. But my head always gets cold, so sometimes I have to wear this hat, or sometimes I like this hat, or sometimes I like this hat. It's nice and cosy. Now, many people have got hats. Or sometimes I just reach in the dark and I grab this hat. No, that's Hillary's hat. Don't like that one. But I thought, wouldn't it be good to have some other way to keep my head nice and warm? And I've done it. Wait till you see. So here I am with a cold head. I thought, wouldn't it be good if I had a little heater on my head? And this is what happened. That was nice and cold. Now that is a bit silly, because then if I went to put on my hat, it would go on fire. But we're going to read a story now where real flames came and sat on people's heads, but did not hurt them at all. And that's a story about the day of Pentecost, and that's in the Bible, and it's in Acts chapter 2. After Jesus had gone up into heaven, some of his friends met together in an upstairs room of a house in Jerusalem and waited just as Jesus had said to do. Now, how many people can you see in the room? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Suddenly they heard a very strong wind, and it shook the house where they were waiting. It was the Holy Spirit sent from God. Now, this is a funny picture. Let's read this together. The power of the Holy Spirit filled them all. They saw what looked like flames flickering over their heads, and it felt that God was right there with them. And look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the people had flames on their heads. The flames were bright and danced in the air, but did not burn. Their hearts were full of God's love, and they praised God. And you can see how happy they are. They've all got lovely big smiles, and it's amazing the flames didn't burn them. Now, Jesus' friends could speak in any language without learning it. Holy Spirit's power made them brave too. They wanted everyone to know about Jesus. They went outside and spoke to people from other countries in their own language, telling them that Jesus had risen from the dead, and everyone in the crowd understood. Holy Spirit coming into their lives was the beginning of something brand new. Many people believed in Jesus and followed him because of that day. So now we'll come to the end of this Easter holiday, and you'll be starting back to school soon, or homeschool. And we have seen Jesus go to the cross and die on the cross and go into the tomb and rise again. And that was the whole point of God's plan for saving us. And this verse reminds us what we're meant to do now. And it says this, it's in Matthew 28:19. It says, "Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations." And that means go and tell people about Jesus, just like the first disciples did.